In the bustling town of Capernaum, the streets were filled with people eager to see Jesus, the healer and teacher whose fame had spread far and wide. Among the crowd was a woman who had suffered from a bleeding condition for 12 long years. She had spent all her savings on doctors who could not heal her, leaving her both physically and financially drained. Her faith, however, remained unshaken. She believed that if she could just touch the hem of Jesus' garment, she would be healed. With determination, she pushed through the throng, reaching out her hand to touch the fringe of his cloak as he passed by. Instantly, she felt the bleeding stop, and she knew she was healed. Jesus, aware that power had gone out from him, turned around and asked, "Who touched my clothes?" His disciples, bewildered by the question amidst such a pressing crowd, were unsure how to respond. The woman, trembling with fear yet filled with gratitude, came forward and confessed to Jesus what she had done. Jesus looked at her with compassion and said, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering." The woman's act of faith not only brought her physical healing but also spiritual restoration and peace. In another lesser-known story, Jesus encountered a blind beggar named Bartimaeus sitting by the roadside. Hearing that Jesus was passing by, Bartimaeus began to shout, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." Many in the crowd rebuked him, telling him to be quiet, but Bartimaeus shouted all the louder, driven by the hope of regaining his sight. Jesus stopped and called him over. When Bartimaeus reached Jesus, he asked, "What do you want me to do for you?" Bartimaeus replied, "Rabbi, I want to see." Jesus said, "Go, your faith has healed you." Immediately, Bartimaeus received his sight and followed Jesus along the road, rejoicing in his newfound vision and faith. The moral of these stories is that faith has the power to transform lives, bringing healing and restoration to those who believe. It teaches us that no matter how desperate or hopeless a situation may seem, faith can open the door to miracles. Just as the woman and Bartimaeus reached out in faith, we too can seek divine intervention in our lives, trusting that our sincere faith will lead to positive change and peace.